Artificial intelligence is the biggest advancement that will come to digital photography. I've been a photographer since the dawn of digital era. For the last 20 years, I have never seen as rapid changes as I do now in the photography industry. We see these huge, fast, rapid changes in the gear people use to take photographs. It used to be that you needed a digital SLR camera like this one here, to even take pictures of your kids in action. Because they were moving too fast and point and shoot cameras weren't able to focus. And now, this little thing, the smartphone, does it all and nobody's looking back. The quality from phones is so good that it effectively replaces bigger cameras. Especially when convenience and ease of use is the factor. You can just slip in the pocket and it's always with you. And that too could change because there are advanced camera systems, optics, and processing systems that can enhance the image beyond what the smartphone sensor, captures. The small lens camera pictures start to look like the big camera pictures. Software in these smartphones, coupled with this processing power, and AI makes the camera understand what they're looking at, what they're taking pictures of. For example, the Apple iPhone makes use of machine learning, and it uses its dual camera system in portrait mode to recognize depth information, to create the depth information map from the second camera. And then, it's able to isolate the subject and blur the background, creating a silky smooth bokeh that we all associate with big cameras, and therefore making a beautiful portrait. We get these Google Pixel phones now, and these are probably the ones that take advantage of smart processing the most. For example, using HDR to seamlessly merge underexposed and overexposed frames into superb dynamic range images. We're using similar processing for night side shooting, creating smooth, amazing images without any noticeable noise in pitch black conditions. Sometimes or pretty often I find myself in situations now that I don't even bring my DSLR anymore, as the smartphone is just good enough and then some. Just ease of use over quality. That's kind of always been the case. It just doesn't stop at that. AI or advanced processing give you capacity to catalog and organize vast libraries of images. Google Photos is my favorite photo management system, and obviously it's the best one out there, and it's free. It can seamlessly work with your iPhone, Android phone, or your computer. It uploads all the images off your phone, off your devices to the cloud. You can even do that as soon as you take them if you set it up that way. It then can recognize all the objects, people, animals, and even the places. And then it makes it super easy because it tags those images with whatever it recognizes, so it makes it super easy to do text-based search. You just type in whatever you want to find, and boom, you get all your results. You get the GPS data in those images, so you can lay out those images on the map. It's just, I don't know, you just gotta try it out if you don't use Google Photos. It's just super amazing and super easy to use, and I wonder if it'll stop there. Maybe at some point these photo libraries will not treat images as separate files, but as pointers to the database of the images or 3D models. Think about it. Right now for Google, for example, has to catalog millions of photographs, or let's say I photographed the Eiffel Tower, right? And so did 100 million other people. Why would Google store all those images as unique images? Wouldn't it be more efficient to have a 3D model of that tower and just recreate the angle, colors, lighting situations, each time someone takes a photo, and if somebody wants to look at that photo, they just recreate that 3D model and provide you that model. And then you can have more detail in it because some people took it up close, some people took it far away. And in the end, that too would also save you gigabytes and gigabytes of data in the process. Gotta say one more thing. Google now is so smart that it's able to recognize you from childhood to adulthood. So maybe they can apply these algorithms too and enhance old photos. So if you have 2 megapixel photo when you were a kid or your children, they can just recreate the model of the face, whatever, and enhance detail from that. I mean, there's just a lot of possibilities there. You know, of course, it all sounds weird and kind of like, why, you know, I want the genuine photograph and whatnot. But obviously, in certain circumstances, I think that would be awesome. This is just what we see now. What if super advanced artificial intelligence would let you take a picture without a camera?